what rating of movie my kids can and can't see.
Are you still recording?
I'm not. But when I get on...
I'm asking him if he's still recording. There's a red light on.
That's what I'm here. That's what I do here.
That proves it right there, Kristen.
Prove what? That I don't want to be on the f***ing internet all the time?
That is what happens when you ask too many questions. So let's watch this video when the mom is asking for some answer. I wish the daddy was there, but hey, that might be a little toxic masculinity. So
it's hard. You can't make everybody happy with a rating system. And the things that I read in the rating scale, like I said, you want to have books that have kids that are in bathtubs not be on there, or Oh David who has no clothes on.
State law defines sexual material. Did you not hear me? She hasn't. So it's taking away my right as a parent to parent my child and protect them from material that I find harmful.
So you don't think your child would listen to you if you said, please don't read that?
Come on.
Just said in 6th grade you go look for the
Exactly.
I'm just asking if the librarian in the elementary actually said that the kids tell on themselves. So I think
they're not going to, and it's still making them available to children. That's the issue. It's that simple.
then let's look at the catalog of what's in the library.
I asked you to do that a year ago.
I tried myself. I have a full-time job. This is not my full-time job.
Put what rating of movie my kids can and can't see.
Are you still recording?
I'm not. But when I get on...
I'm asking him if he's still recording. There's a red light on.
That's what I'm here. That's what I do here.
That proves it right there, Kristen.
Prove what? That I don't want to be on the f***ing internet all the time?
And that is the parent giving up. And you're going to be like, what do you mean with parent? I'm the parent. No, you're the caregiver. They are the parent. That's what the teacher actually believe, because they have your kid more hours than you, and actually when you arrive at home you're tired, so you need to relax so you can actually be an official parent. So they are the parent. They won't say it in your face. No, that doesn't mean you're a parent. You can just be a good person, you can be a caregiver, and suddenly they get the word like, hey, I'm actually the parent because I'm actually doing your job, but you're paying me to do it, but I'll do it my way.
Yeah, boy.
Look, man, it's just a very weird, disgusting world that we live in, that somebody that is telling me how I have to take care of my kid. This is not my full-time job. You have to have a little more empathy than me even listening to you. By the way, if you tell your kid not to do something, don't they listen to you? They're kids, you dumbo! They're kids! Of course, they want to explore something that they don't understand where it might lead to. Right? Because back in the day, if you read anything to a kid in a sensual way, it must say, oh, 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 oh.
When's that, you know?
Because somebody can pretend they're the nice person, do that specific thing that you're suggesting, and it's dangerous. But no, now we're not even allowed to say that, because now they can answer you with the thing like, hey man, there's a little bit anti-LGBT. And I'm like, yo, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the exception that might happen, and if you don't recognize the exception that we don't want that, hey, that is a problem. Now look at what now New York is doing with certain emails that they're sending out. Good evening. As a parent, hey, good start. You didn't say caregiver this time. You have every right to monitor what your child is reading. Parents, oh, I love that, have very different opinions and what is appropriate for their children. Oh, that's good. Tell your child that you want to read certain books first, okay, to see if they are keeping with your family values. Hey, I love that. Good, good, good. Wish there was a Bible in between too. When you say you are at war every day, I am wondering if you're referring to the exposure your child is getting to people and ideas that are new and different. Yeah. Because I don't think that's a good valuable lesson sometimes, but you only promote the good part of the thing that you're talking about. Okay. This is a public school and the children will be continuously exposed. It doesn't mean that they will have to agree with everything they are learning or seeing. In fact, they will be taught the question, analyze, expand their horizon. We do have this book is gay in our library catalog and we have no plans to remove it. No vamos a quitar este libro. We verwijderen deze boek niet. Nos no te quita e boekje aquí. I said it in 4 languages. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So you might be like, yo, what is this email about? Well, New York Middle School principal confirms in an email that the school offers the bookie. This book is gay. Have no plans of removing it. The book teaches kids about gay funky and encourages the use of funky apps. Yeah, funky apps. They're gonna go on Grindr. This is what they are giving 12-year-olds to read. 12, 12, just dos, pizza. Here you have a picture that they're pointing out what you can do to give a person a good feeling around their body. And I'm like, why? Then you have this part, upload a tiny pic of yourself to the app. The app works at your location. The app tells you who the nearest
Nice.
The app tells you who is the nearest homosexual. I'm laughing, but I'm not feeling the laugh. You then chat to them. Because they are near, it is easy to meet up with them. That is not dangerous? People, what are you teaching kids? Kids! If I had this back in the day to do with girls, it would have seen as something dangerous. And now you want people to go meet random people. As if funky doesn't happen in the hard way. There is no peer pressure. There is no power dynamic.
Oh, you've gone all quiet.
This chapter is about funky, therefore has funky in it. Well, duh! If you are a younger reader and feel you aren't ready for the finer details of same funky pairing, of course, then simply skip the whole chapter. However, before you do, I'd like to remind you that we taught you all about straight funky when you were 10 years old! What the heck? You start that early during your 6 years. Okay, wait, you needed 6 years?
What?
The fact that they didn't also teach you about funky of the same people do nothing less than insinuate homophobia! They said it. They made you feel bad. Peer pressure, power dynamic at the school. And you're telling me that even though if somebody doesn't want to learn something, why do you want me to learn how they put it in the poo-poo? Straight funky was presented as the norm to make 5% of the population feel abnormal. There is something icky about gay funky. Is there something wrong with it? I challenge any politician to discuss this with me. I will ruin them. How can a kid read that? How would a kid not feel this pressure? You are putting something in their freaking face, like you suggest that if I put a Bible in their face, they're gonna feel the pressure too, right? But no, only your material is going to be accepted by people that push it on them, and their defense is, hey, that's a job, a part-time job. This chapter is simply all the stuff teachers should be saying if they want a inclusive of people with the same. Don't make it something that I need to learn. I don't need to know how to put it in the poo-poo because I don't put it in the poo-poo of my wife. We have different ways to have fun. Stop forcing stuff on people.
To eat the poo-poo!
I need to make this video a little funny because my MS is triggering, so I'm sorry if it seems like I'm having a little fun with this. I'm not. It's the only way I can tell you, and it's the only way Mr. Gangster over here doesn't cling the freaking video. Because if they cling it, it doesn't spread. So hey, like, share, and spread the video, and take care of your kids.